What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Jukebox Ginger. Welcome back to the lounge. Here's another episode of Stardom. I got a wonderful guest with me, CJ. Man, how the hell are you doing, dude?
What's going on, brother? All is well. All is well. Just here with the baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Real life there, man. I get it.
Yeah. We
This is
finally we
exactly
finally got it together.
this is why we rescheduled so many times right here. So and I almost, rescheduled again because of my anniversary's today, but
Happy
th-
anniversary.
thank you, man. Thank you. I'm a bit of an asshole, but it is what it is. Well, I got it planned, so I think she'll be happy by the end of the day. We'll see. So man, what have you been up to, dude? I know that you do comedy up in Jersey, which is another thing. I thought you were in Cali, which is my bad.
I wish. I wish. You wake up better in Cali, man. You wake up in Jersey, you go back to sleep over here, man. But yeah, I'm in Jersey. I'm in the Garden State. Everything is on the up and up. I really can't complain. Comedy has been good to me. Comedy's actually saved my life, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, of course, man. And that is one thing that I've noticed about your comedy is it's life situations. It's not politics. It's not anything like that. It's just you talking about shit that's happened to you.
Yeah.
I love it. And actually, that's how I found you is because I will mention where we work because we're not really going to be talking about it too much. So I met you. I found you because of that Costco bit about the rotisseries.
Yeah.
That shit's hilarious. Was that like when you first started, or?
Carry my badge with me. It's a badge of honor.
How long you been with Costco, man?
10 years.
Damn. And so when did this rotisserie incident happen?
That actually happened when I first started, about 2012. That was the first. That was during my trial period where they put me in the rotisserie, and I was kind of upset. Everybody had different positions, front end, and they got all those good positions. And out of the orientation, I guess they decided that I was fit for the chicken room. So I wasn't happy with that from the start. And I would smoke a little bit before going to work. And one day I went to work, I was a little under the influence. And you know how it goes with the chickens, man. You just got to tie the chickens around the skewer and press the button and let them go. I forgot to tie the chickens, and here we go, 50 birds in the fire, and now I'm still there in the produce department, man. So
it's all right, man. They're only $4.99.
Let me keep my job.
They're only $4.99 a piece. That's not that bad.
That's it. It's nothing at Costco.
No joke, man. I definitely seen a lot worse with power outages and stuff like that.
Yep.
So that's good, man. I've had some situations, but I can't really talk too much about them.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's so. Were you scared? Like, because you said you first started. I wouldn't say scared, but like, were you worried about your job because of that?
You know what? Actually, when I started working at Costco, I was kind of new in the comedy game too. But a couple of people knew me. Hey, a couple of people knew me from doing comedy. This is crazy. They knew me from doing comedy, so I kind of still get a pass at the job. So I guess this wasn't an uncommon mistake. They didn't know I was high, but they, I guess not tying the chickens has happened before. So
that's funny. It does. It does happen.
So they just they had an opening in the produce department, so they kindly just moved me over there.
That's how I started, was produce and dairy. And and then I went to nights, and I was a driver. And I remember it was like holiday season, and it was like 10 till close. And they told me to run out to the floor and drop a pallet of Pepsi out of the A still, that top still. And I went to pull out and turn, and that Pepsi went the opposite direction, man. And just, oh, dude, 60 cases just everywhere.
Wait, that's a drug test.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I wasn't worried about it. Yeah. maybe 10 years. Maybe
when they offered me the forklift, I said, no, thank you.
No, thank you. for reasons, that's good, man. It's good.
Right.
All right, so for today's episode, man, I wanted to do something different because I haven't done anything like this. So we're gonna create a bad day. I found some pictures of some interesting stuff, and we're gonna talk about them.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
I know you're eating, but some of these might be a little much.
It's all good.
All right. So, when I first wake up, I usually go straight to the kitchen to make myself a cup of coffee, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if I walked in on this.
What do we have? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, man. It looks like they overcrowded their cabinet and it just gave in.
Yeah, that's definitely a bad start. That's a call out. I'm definitely calling out.
Well, at least if you look at the top shelf there, they got plenty of alcohol that didn't break. So
yeah, they that's good. Speaking of alcohol, I see you got, what is that? Is that
bro? This is actually a green screen, dude. That's
okay.
Screen.
I was like, God damn, this is okay.
My tattoo even blends in.
Where we at here?
It's supposed to kind of make the lounge atmosphere seem more real.
No doubt. I get it.
I did actually notice this is a terrible color for a floor.
Oh, is that is? It looks carpeted.
It's like some shit red brown color. I don't even fucking know, man.
That is ugly. That's bad.
And I actually picked that because it reminded me of one Thanksgiving we tried pressure cooking a turkey.
Uh-huh.
And the release seal on the steamer was broken, so I thought it was done, and I went to take the lid off, and the thing exploded, dude. I mean, you want to talk about that's about what it looked like, except it was chicken or turkey guts and dishes broken and.
Come here. That sounds about right.
Have you ever had any accidents in the kitchen?
You know what? I stay out of the kitchen. Therefore,
for reasons you already discussed.
Right.
Oh man, she's cute, man. For what I can see,
she's cute and very bad. Now like this is my third child, and none of them have been remotely close to. But she's very independent. With the bad comes good. I see a great future in her. She loves basketball, and
really,
she just loves breaking shit. So if we can put basketball and breaking shit in like one thing, and she'd be it. She'd be a first round pick.
That's funny. My 11-year-old was playing with the neighbors, and they have a glass backboard on their basketball goal.
Yeah.
And so he's 11, and they're about the same age. And one of them decided to throw a brick and try to make it in the basket. Totally shattered the backboard. And then he came inside, didn't say nothing. So like 2 hours later, the neighbors' parents are knocking on our door. And she's like, hey, my kid said that your son threw a brick through my backboard. And I said, what? So I go out there, dude, it's gone. And I go ask him, like, oh, yeah, I did. What the hell are you doing? First off, why'd you do it? And why didn't you tell us,
That's the real definition of shooting bricks. I like it. I love it.
I'm not very good at, I can do free throws, but that's about it.
I mean, white guys can shoot, right?
Nah. I'm a ginger, man. I don't even know if you'd categorize me as a white guy.
You know what? You might be right. I don't recall ever. Are there any gingers that played in the NBA?
If there is, I can't think of them. So it's that rare.
Yeah, they definitely didn't start. So all right.
Do you have access to see the comments on here or no? There should, because I don't do it on the phone very often, but on the side it might say comments.
Okay. Oh yeah, here they go.
Yeah. So you can see.
Oh, we lit.
Yeah. We're live, so people can join in the chat. So yeah.
But how do I can't see the comments with? Okay.
Because you're on a phone, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. It's just yeah. Well, what's up, everybody? Whoever's my fault.
No, you're good, man. So M-Bomb, he's a podcaster too, actually out of Rochester.
Okay.
And he said we try. I'm guessing he's referring to white men playing basketball.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't play basketball, so that stereotype is some bullshit. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Yeah. No, I can't dribble.
I'm actually a baseball player. That's what people don't. Like, I play baseball. Hey, get out of here.
No shit, man.
Yeah, they think I'm. When I say that, they think I'm Dominican. So.
I do have a ginger friend he's Scandinavian, so he's not like Irish or anything. He's Scandinavian, he's real tall, and he's actually pretty decent. But you can tell a difference between us because our hair texture is totally different. And they typically are more freckled.
Right. So, right.
There's that. All right, man. So do you live where you live? Are you in a house, a townhouse, a duplex?
Yeah, I a 2-family.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in a townhouse, so it's like a 4-plex.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of trees around here. So this next one is something that I've experienced a few times here.
Okay. Is that a shit storm?
That is a car just covered in bird shit.
Yeah. I've not that much. That's you gotta. I just throw the whole damn car away.
You know, the funny thing is because if you look around the car, there's shit all around it. So it's from there, but the rest of the cars don't have anything on them.
Yeah, they had a beef. That was definitely intentional.
Have you ever cleaned it? Have you ever had to clean shit off of a car? It is not easy.
It's not. It's not. I've tried it and just said, fuck it. I'm going to the car wash.
What's up, Return of the Critics? Man, we got quite a few people on here, dude. They're watching.
Okay.
That's good. That is actually an okay looking car too. It's probably one of those hybrids that gets real good gas mileage.
Yeah, it does look like, yeah.
The way my driveway is, the tree hangs out halfway, so it's only half of the car that ever gets covered in shit.
That sounds like mine. I park on the street in the front and park, and I thought I was lucky. I'm like, why is this parking spot always available? And clearly, I know why now. I get the shitty spot.
What do you drive, man?
I drive. That's a good question. The next question. I drive a 2006 Nissan Altima. It's like people think it should have a furry wheel and it should have a sorority sticker on it. It's definitely not the car for me, but
I drive a little Honda Insight. It actually is like 44 miles a gallon, man. It looks like a little Prius.
Yeah, I had a truck. I had a truck and got rid of the truck because of the gas and
right.
But man.
Yeah, my wife has a Chevy Traverse. Now that thing only gets like 20 miles a gallon. It's terrible.
Yeah, I think those are no more, no trucks, not right now.
So are you scared of any animals or rodents? Is there anything that scares you?
Yeah. I don't like mice.
Yeah, we have them here in Kansas City, but not like bad. I hear it can be pretty bad up there.
Definitely. I just moved. Actually, I moved from Bloomfield, New Jersey. Now I live in Newark, which is known for the rodents, but I haven't seen any. So I'm good over here. Fuck Bloomfield. I got out of it.
I ran over one time. It was a sewer rat. And they get pretty big around here, but they're not. I've seen some pictures of some up in that area, and they can get pretty massive. But dude, it felt like I fucking blew my tire out when I ran over it. It was big.
Damn. Like, when you did it, did you stop and did you look back?
Yes, I mean I had to get out to realize it was a damn rat. That scared the shit out of me.
Poor guy.
Because we don't get him around here. Not on that level.
R.I.P.
I do know there's one place in my house that is like mine, and that's my bed. My wife and I, that's where we go at night. But this one right here, I'm gonna zoom in because I want you to see what's on this bed. Do you see those little paw prints?
Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
Come here. Oh yeah, this. Come on.
It's all good, man.
Join the cast.
Hi.
We got our hair done just for us. Yeah.
She's cute,
this
man.
is dad shit right here, man.
Yeah. I believe me, I get it, and I know Return of the Critics gets it. He's got several kids as well. So,
Davion, where's Davion at? Where's your brother? Yeah, she's loaded. She got a nice loaded one too. So we're good.
Yeah. This is basically a bunch of rodent paws all over a bed.
Yeah, I just like the car, I get rid of the whole bed.
Yep. I don't know if I'd be able to sleep in it again, man. And that looks like a nice blanket too. That looks like a really nice blanket.
Yeah, that actually looked like the one from Costco. The ones that we carry.
I have so much Costco stuff in my house. It's ridiculous.
That's all I have. That's
blankets, pillows. The only thing I do what?
Everything. And working in produce, you try new fruit, coming home with hammy melons and shit you never even heard of before.
Have you had
melon right now? Look, check it out. I've never had this ever in my life. What is this?
Is that a honey? That looks like a weird honeydew.
It does, but it's called the hammy HAMI melon. I think it's big in like Russia.
Never heard of it.
But when you're dealing with all type of shit, you just try it.
We have there. What is it? We sell. You ever had the cotton candy grapes?
Oh man,
dude, I just had them for the first time, and they were so fucking good.
Oh, they good. They good. That I got a joke that I did with about the produce where I was talking about the grape thieves, and that was like that joke went viral because everybody knows a lot of people come through and like to try shit before they buy it.
Right.
So one day I was in a bad mood, and I just watched this one member in particular just go try every goddamn grape, the black grape, the red grape, and the cotton candy grape. And once he got to the green grape, I was like, enough. You know what I'm saying? I ran down. I said, spit that motherfucking grape out. Yeah.
That's not rare.
Nah,
that's not rare. I've seen
it. And they look at you like, like, fuck this guy. I took my badge off. Like, I literally went undercover on him. And
yeah, I'm not going to talk about it, but yes, I've had those experiences.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty, humanity's definitely falling, man.
It is.
That's all I'm going to say. Let's see what else we got here. All right. So have you ever been hit by somebody and when you weren't in the car and they left you a note?
Did somebody ever hit my car and I wasn't in it?
Yeah.
Nah, that's never happened.
It's happened to me once. Luckily, they left me their insurance information and everything.
Oh,
man. And it wasn't that bad.
But... Oh, what? They're good people. Definitely weren't black.
Well, actually, honestly, I don't know if I would stick around either if it was.
Yeah. But I know I look, and I'm out. I'm out fast.
I don't care about my 06 Nissan Altima here. Okay.
Yeah. I'm out.
Well, here's a letter that I thought was pretty funny. It says, "I hit your car, but I'm pretending to write my information because people are watching me. Hope you can fix it. Good luck."
Yeah. Now that's dope. That's genius. That's genius. Yes.
That's good. That's probably the best thing I've ever seen.
Very good. Very good. I want to copy that note.
I know, right? I was cracking up. I read it like 6 times and I thought that was good. Have you ever gotten in a wreck before?
No. I haven't. Now that I think about it, well, not in my car. I've been a passenger in the car. Actually, when I was younger, I was about in high school, and a friend of mine had a car. There's about 5 of us in the car, and like I said, I was young. I was doing some dumb shit, so I had a bunch of drugs on me. I wind up. I said, "Fuck it," I was okay. I left the scene. About a few months later, everybody that was in the car got a nice little settlement. They were going to school with like new shit, and I'm like, "Where did y'all get all this shit from?" They say, "Hey man, you left the scene. We got paid." So I would never leave an accident again.
Oh man, I rolled a car when I was 18. And I was on my way home from work. I hit a median and I overcorrected and it flipped. One of the tires flew off, and I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, so it threw me in the back seat. Well, if I would have had my seatbelt on, that whole roof went through the driver's seat. Like it smashed through the seat. I would have died. Wow. And after everything was done, I crawled out the back seat, went to the hospital and everything. Then the cops gave me a ticket for not wearing my seatbelt.
You know what? I would take it. Fuck it.
I did.
I'd take more tickets than that shit. Hey,
dude, it is funny because like when that happened, I was like, "Are you serious?" They're like, "Well, it's rare that these kind of situations happen. That's why you're supposed to wear your seatbelt." Well, see, you can't give me the ticket if I'm dead. So,
right. That's a fact.
That's the worst one I've ever had. I have been rear-ended before, and they tried to drive off, but they totally fucked up their engine, so they made it like 2 blocks.
And you caught up to them?
Yes.
You're like, what the fuck? Where you going?
I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, they were probably not legal. No. And I'm also pretty sure that I told the cops not to worry about it because their car was done. Like they fucked their car up. And mine had a little bit dent in it, but it was a little Ford Focus, one of those older Ford Focuses.
Okay.
And I was just like, fuck it, man. They got what they deserved. So
yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. What else do I actually? This next one's good. Do you like spiders?
Hell no.
Well, what would you do if you saw this in your bathroom? I'm gonna zoom in on this thing. That's just chilling on top of the roll.
Oh nah. Oh hell no.
I don't even know like where that is. It's clearly like a company because that's definitely not something you see in the house.
Yeah, that's a big ass spider. It looks dangerous. I was when you said spider, I'm thinking along the lines of like Daddy Long Leg or something. Those right there.
If you pulled that roll, you'd be pissing that thing off.
I'd be pissing on myself too.
I just imagine myself going in there to take a shit and not even looking at the toilet roll.
You don't. You never do.
No,
you just grab on the bottom blindly. You would have pulled it.
And then, I would have looked over and been like, holy shit. I would have pulled my pants up and walked off.
I think more shit would have came out. You probably thought you was done shit until you see that spider would have brought out a whole lot more shit.
Right. Hey, that can't be that comfortable though, man. That's got to be like a single ply toilet paper. That can't be comfortable.
He looks flat. He looks like king size bed, just a drunk, like he had a long night.
Right. So for those of you that are listening to this show or will be listening later on, it's a Walmart bathroom toilet paper roll, and this big ass spider just flat sprawled across the top of this roll of toilet paper. Yeah, dude, I'd be like, I would just fucking wipe with my hands and just go wash it off.
Right.
I have had. You ever go like on a float trip or anything? You ever been on the river on a canoe or anything?
Yeah.
There's one year we were doing this in the middle of nowhere, Missouri, and I had to go. Like it hit me. I mean, it was one of those moments where you're like, I can't hold it. I gotta go. And there was this like outhouse, and I ran in there, and I'm like, fuck. I was ready to just fucking drop my drawers, and I mean, it was literally a hole on a bench, and it was just covered in shit. Absolutely disgusting. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I just stood on top of the bench, squatted, and went. I was like, at this point, it don't even fucking matter.
That's like what everybody else that went did too.
And I'll just rinse off in the river, man. It was bad.
I think I went outside to somewhere. Did it have toilet tissue in there?
Yes. But it was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, that's.
I hate portal potties. I absolutely hate portal potties.
I do too. I have a fear that somebody's gonna tip it or do something to me in it. I don't.
Yeah, or you're being watched, like somebody's standing out there just waiting to do it.
Yeah. They're coming out. That motherfucker's embarrassed. Like, just like the airplane. I mean, when you take your shit on the plane, you come out and somebody has to go in after.
Right. Yep.
That was somebody, I like that when I come out the stall, I always come out on my phone or some shit. Yeah. Play it off. Shit. I want to come out regular.
Right. When you're in the break room, do people leave like notes on their food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
here. But I don't give a fuck. If it's something good, I'm taking.
Right. And actually that plays really well into this. Because here, this says if you stole a watermelon from the building 7, you need to contact the poison control center immediately. It was a biology project and has been injected with the urine of rats.
They were very upset about that watermelon. They were very, very. I wonder if was it a mini watermelon? It was a big Costco watermelon. They were pissed.
Oh yeah, man. Filled with rats, man. I don't know. I feel like if I was the one who actually ate it, I would have went up to him and been like, "Why didn't you put a note on there saying that it was full of shit?"
Now we know. That watermelon was delicious.
Yes.
I write a note and say, "Do it again. Hey, do that project again. Can I be down on the next project?"
Well. It's funny because whatever people buy, and you know how shit is there. If they buy food, there's always leftovers in that fucking fridge.
Yeah.
Open cases of like frozen burritos and shit.
Hey, you know the shit. The little wraps, the chicken things, all type of shit, man. I'm eating
it. It's good. I mean, we have. I think our rotisseries are awesome. The hot dogs are. I mean, you can't beat the deal. I mean, obviously the hot dogs ain't great for you, but they taste good.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Kirk.
Right.
You can get a Kirkland shirt, a Kirkland hot dog, you get all type of Kirkland shit in Costco. Kirkland vodka.
Man, my pants are Kirkland.
You got some Kirkland pants on?
Yes, I got some Kirkland pants, bro.
Okay.
Actually, the vodka is good.
The vodka is good. The vodka is all of the Kirkland alcohol is.
Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to try the Scotch whiskey. I've not had it yet.
I've had the tequila, the cognac. I think I've had everything.
Yeah, our cognac. I haven't had it. We sell it out the ass, man. It's big seller.
It's good. It makes Hennessy look like shit.
And it's a 1 point. Isn't it like a 1.75 too, or is it just a liter?
No, I think it's a 1.75. I think they give you a little extra.
Yeah, that and it's our vodka is Grey Goose.
Yeah.
I think. Well, let's see. You have the $13 bottle. I think that's like Tito's, which is still good. And then the $20 bottle is the Grey Goose.
I didn't even know it was a difference. Hey.
And you can't taste the difference. What do you usually drink your vodka with?
Maybe some orange juice, cranberry, or something like that.
Lately, I've been doing vodka water, as plain as that sounds.
Vodka and water?
Yeah, I mean, I like Bloody Marys, but I've been doing vodka water to try to come back.
Okay.
It's not bad. If you like vodka water, it's not fucking bad.
That's like when the ice melts in the vodka. Is that vodka water?
Basically. I mean, back in the day, whatever you'd hand me, I wouldn't even ask what it was. I just fucking drink it.
Hey man, you and me both. You and me both.
I used to bartend at a bowling alley, and like a cosmic bowling night. Nothing but college kids.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I would get so drunk while I was making drinks, and I'd still walk out there with like $400 or $500 in my pocket.
There you go. That's how you do it. That is how you do. I can't drink nearly as much as I could when I was younger. It was crazy. I remember I recall drinking like a pint of Hennessy in front of my pops, and he was like, you're not even letting it. You got to let the cognac work. You're not even giving it time to, have an effect. I said, oh well, it's gonna affect me at some point. But now, a glass or two will do.
Yeah, when I was 18, I moved out of my mom's. I was on the third floor of an apartment complex, and on the first floor, right below me, was these Jamaican dudes that lived there, and they would always invite me in to have drinks, and I would always like, nah, I appreciate the offer, and I wasn't really a drinker at the time. One day they talked me into it, man. I was like walking home from work or some shit, and I get home, and they're like, just come on in for a little bit, and they gave me a whole like a pint glass full of Hennessy.
Oh, of Hennessy?
Yeah,
I thought the Ray and nephew. You're okay.
And they didn't tell me that that's what it was, and I was drinking it. Dude, I slammed the whole thing in like 30 minutes. And for that being my first drink, I vaguely remember it walking up the stairs. I'm pretty sure I puked all over the stairs. And I went to the apartment next to mine. Their door was unlocked. I walked in and I laid on the couch. And they come in the room pissed, man. They're like, what the fuck are you doing in here, man? And that's when I realized, oh, shit, this ain't my fucking apartment.
I've done so much. I used to get real drunk, like real pissy drunk. I had the sleepwalks. I remember one day I pissed. My daughter had a bag of clothes in like the laundry bag. And I had the dream that I was in the bathroom and I just let it go. I'm pissing all in the bag. And I could hear you could hear like a faint pitter patter of the plastic bag I was pissing in, but I still was seeing like a toilet.
Yeah.
So the next day, I was wondering why my daughter didn't go to school. It was because I pissed on all of her school clothes. So but I did this a lot. I pissed on the bookcase. I pissed, I opened the door to the hallway of my apartment complex. Mm-hmm. And I just, anytime I got drunk, I just had the bathroom dream.
Yep. I've done it. Hotel dresser drawers.
Yeah. Just all that.
I had a phase where I would get blackout and I would wake up at like 3 a.m, fully clothed in a bathtub with the water overflowing.
Oh, shit.
That was scary.
You ever shit somewhere? I shit in my kid's room one time and I never fessed up to it. If she sees this episode, she's gonna know now. I blamed it on a dog that we didn't even have. Like I said, my neighbor had his dog in here. Or the dog must have, the difference between human shit and dog. This was like a big human pile of shit. She's like, who shit in my room? Like weird science when Chet was like, it's snowing in my room. It was like shit. It was shit. And I was so drunk that I really didn't know that I shit in the room. I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then I found the drawers that I had on. I saw the underwear. I was like, oh shit.
I threw up. Me and like 2 other guys drink some peppermint schnapps. Like the gold Goldschlager.
Yeah.
And we just 3 of us. And that is definitely the worst like experience I've had. I remember throwing up, and I threw up so hard I did shit myself.
Yeah, there you go. All holes open, everything. Ass, piss, throw up. You won.
But even then, like, how many house parties you gone to where you had to help somebody in the same situation?
A lot.
Yeah. A lot. So it's not a rare thing.
Yeah, alcohol is something else, man.
And I grew up really religious, so I didn't drink. I didn't drink. I didn't drugs, nothing. So when I first moved out of my mom's house, I was like, I'm gonna experiment, And I just there was a rabbit hole there for a little while.
Absolutely.
First it was drinking, then it was pot. Somebody whipped it out. And when I first moved in, I was like, no, you can't have drugs in here. And then I was like, I got it. I'll take a hit. And man, then I was hooked for a while. I actually started selling. And then it got to a point where I had so much that I was trading some of it for other stuff.
Yeah. You got some coke for that?
But then, man, after a while, you get tired of looking over your shoulder, dude. I like worrying about who's watching or who wants what. And the day I stopped is because the guy I got from, he affronted me way more than I could. And I was like, look, dude, I'm not gonna be able to get rid of this. Yeah. He's like, no, you're good. You can I'll give you a few extra days. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to. And like 3 days later, man, he goes, hey, my boys are coming to get their money, and I need the money. And I was like, dude, I still have like half of what you gave me. I don't have the money. And he's like, well, they want to know where you're working, because I was at work. And I was like, fuck this, dude. I told him, I was like, because he knew where I was. I was like, come up here right now. I paid him. I said, don't ever fucking talk to me again.
In there, they try to give them the product back. They're like, oh, it's yours. It's stuck with it. It was just product back. You don't want this weed back? I had that same situation, man, with coke. But I was like, yo, bro, I can't do this. I can't move it.
Mm-hmm.
I get my mother involved. Mom, I made a bad decision. Oh, this guy 8 grams for some cocaine. What?
All right. So do you ever you ever put like traps down in your house, like like those little sticky tapes and stuff to kind of catch ants and all that?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, to catch mice.
Yeah. I found this, and this was a little disturbing, so I want to show you this. Let's see if it opens up. Look at this thing. Look at all that's on there.
Oh, they disrespectful.
You know, the funny thing is, when those sit long enough, they turn yellow. That looks pretty fucking new.
Yeah, that's fresh.
I'd be moving out.
What the hell?
I see like some hornets, some weird ass little worms, roly polies, some other shit that I can't even describe. There's spiders in there for sure.
Yeah, you know, I had the mouse trap, and I don't know that they're too smart for that shit now. Like that shit doesn't. Either they got new feet or something, because the mouse was like literally, like the mouse. There were mouse droppings on the mouse trap, so the mouse was actually shitting on the trap. Like that was disrespectful.
Have you ever seen Mouse Hunt? You remember that old movie Mouse Hunt?
Yeah.
And they have these traps laid out everywhere, and the mouse is smart enough to just release one of them. It just sets all of them off.
Yes.
Well, man, you know, hey, what do you got going on right now? I know you were live on Instagram talking about some stuff happening in the future, like some shows or a movie.
Well, I have a lot going on, and I'm glad for that. You know, as a comic, the summer is usually like a hard time for us because, you know, everybody's doing some other shit. But this summer has actually been real busy for me. I have a show that I'm pitching to some networks. It's called the Crack House, Crack House Comedy. It's just like a regular comedy show where you have, you know, 10 episodes, 3 comics per episode, but we'll just add a different twist on it. Like I came up through the urban comedy scene. I'm not really like a mainstream comic. So it just follows the you know, the lifestyle of a mainstream of a you know, the chicken, what we call it, the chicken circuit. So that's what we want to capture. What goes on before the comics do their set, and capture them after they hit after their set. And we're also going to incorporate like the crowd. We don't just want to get comics that are like crazy good. We want to get some that are bad, so we could you know, capture the crowd being a little disgruntled, a little booing, and all that shit, because everybody just thinks that this comedy shit, all people see are your good sets. They don't see the bad. So that's what the Crack House is about. I also have a couple of movies. Liquor Run, the movie about a group of people that try to catch the liquor store before it closes. Kind of like a Harold and Kumar,
Yes.
White Castle type of thing.
Yep.
But it's an amazing movie written and directed by Hall and Mills. Some good guys from around here. What do you want, baby? I'm almost done. It's okay. Mm-hmm. I just actually got a call to audition for the Kings and Queens of Comedy for Comedy Central, hosted by DL Hughley and some more. So that should be, hopefully I get selected for that.
That's awesome, man.
I've been grinding, man. I've been blessed to be in this position. Like I said earlier, comedy definitely saved me. Like I was, leave that alone. I was, I used to, be in the streets and wheeling and dealing. Mm-hmm. And a good friend of mine who's a comedian named Double D, what happened was we were both little league coaches. I coached little league baseball, and we had like an award ceremony. And I was just hiking and cracking on some people, and everybody noticed that I was funny. So I was invited to an open mic. I destroyed it, and actually got offered a gig, like my first comedy night. So right. I was like, oh, I could make money off this shit. And here I am about 11 years later, doing my thing. So, like, God is good.
Congrats, man. That's awesome. Now, would you say that the booze and like the ones that just kind of just fail, does that maybe help you, like as far as moving forward on what to not talk about, or does it depend on the crowd?
Yeah, it depends on the crowd. Because I've done rooms where the majority of the people didn't like it, but there was a handful that were like, yo, I know, I can relate to what you were saying. I know where you were going with that joke. Right. And you just would have to tweak it. I did a room one time for all like cat lovers. And I started off with, I got a cat and I let my cat go outside. They were like, oh, fuck, you don't let your cat go outside? I was like, I got a gangster cat. Like, this motherfucker comes and brings birds and shit in the house. And they're like, he's bringing in disease. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's a cat. Like, and like everything went bad from there. Like, they were like, the first joke is everything. You turn them off on the first joke, a lot of people turn their ears off. And
I had an outdoor cat at my old house that would bring heads from squirrels and bunnies.
And look at like, ta-da!
Yeah,
like,
look what I did.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
covered in blood.
Yeah, like, I brought it home for you, bro. Like, shit. You like birds, bro? This is a high quality pigeon, bro.
All right, so I do have one more image here.
Okay.
We talk about living in apartments and complexes and stuff like that, and I know whenever I walk in, you can see the neighbors' houses. What if you saw something like this? That is I'm gonna go with, I would hope that is moths, but it looks like a lot more than just moths.
Yeah, that's somebody. Yeah,
I wouldn't even know how to approach them about it. Hey, I was going in last night and I noticed this. And is it? Are you good?
Yeah, that's crazy. What is it?
It's so, I mean, I'm trying to get it as clear as I can, but it's like their light on their porch. And at night when you leave your lights on in the summer, it attracts bugs.
Yeah,
it's just a swarm of bugs, dude, around this dude's door.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's I hope he has another way of. I hope that's the only entrance.
Yeah, that's their only one. I'd be climbing through the door or the window.
Yeah, they could have the whole, like just like the car and the other thing, they can keep the house.
Now, if I experienced all of this stuff in one day, I would really question my life.
Yeah. I don't want to know what tomorrow looks like.
I'm just going to call in and sleep all day.
Absolutely. Kind of like Final Destination. Like, I know I'm going to die tomorrow. I just don't know how. Let me just.
I don't even know if I saw that spider we saw earlier. I'd be like, where'd it go? Where is it?
That's crazy.
Hey, man, I really appreciate you coming on here, dude. Even with your kid, I'm glad we made this happen.
Man, and it's my pleasure, man. If in the future we can do it again, man, I'd be more than happy, man. We could talk shit for days, man.
That's why I do this, man. That's what this is for. This is my guys' night out. This is what I do for me.
No doubt. And I'll definitely just let me know. Remind me of your future. Yep, here it goes. Remind me of the future shows, man, so I can be a guest. So I can chime in and just be in the comment section.
You're more than welcome to. And hey, sometimes I have 2 or 3 guests on. So if I ever got somebody on and you're interested in joining, you're more than welcome to. All right.
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you take care, man. And whenever I release this, before we end this, sorry, what's your social media stuff so people can find you?
Hey, find me at Craxx Comedy. That's CRAXX Comedy. And that's on every platform. I'm not really a TikToker, but I'm on there. IG is my thing. If you're an old head, Facebook, same thing. Craxx Comedy. I still got a Black Planet account, so you can find me on Black Planet.
I don't even know what that is.
So I don't even know what that is. One more thing. Amazon Prime. I just last year I did something for Amazon Prime called Last After Dark. I think season 2 should be hitting Amazon Prime next month or something. So you guys look out for that as well.
Oh, of course, man. All right, dude. Hey, I appreciate you. And as soon as I get all this stuff up and released, I will send you links to everything too. So,
my man, you be safe.
Right. You too, man. I'll see you around.
Take care.
Later.
Peace.